2024, bullying needs to get brought back, and I'm gonna tell you why. I know you want some. Fuck. Nah, I'm beats with granola. Just give me a second. So when I was about 14 in year 9, I don't know what that is in America, but in year 9, I did in fact get bullied. Does it look like I've been bullied before? Be honest with me.
I didn't want to do it.
I've been about the same height for a while. Don't get me wrong, and when I've been younger, I've been made fun of course. And you know, just little stuff. This was definitely bullying. I wasn't physical, but it was verbal, and that's still obviously a form. But it's kind of for a funny reason. So let me get into the story, little story time for you. Back in my day, when I was in school, I was very different from how I am now. Now the way I act is completely different. I was like a class clown in some of my lessons. I was super excited, loud, full of myself, arrogant. You know, obviously I was younger, etc. And I had waves as well. I might put a picture or something of when I had waves. But yeah, I've come a long way since then, and I've definitely changed. Now I would say I'm more calm, laid back, etc. You already know. But anyway, I remember I have this boy and he was doing music. And the thing is, I actually really liked his music as well. But he was dropping a couple freestyles on Instagram, and I decided to, you know, make some jokes at school. Of course, that's annoying. And it kind of backfired on me. I kind of got karma. Karma came around for me, and it's fair. And now when I look back at it, I think it's honestly fair, and it is funny. I think I took it highly seriously back then, but I was younger. When certain things happen to you, you have to bear in mind your age. Certain things will affect you, and you know, certain things will fly over your head like nowadays. But anyway, everyone was kind of rapping and making these freestyles on IG, and you know, I always had a thing for music. I've loved music, and although a lot of people do it, it's kind of common. I did kind of want to do it at a certain point, but not, you know, seriously, not like that. One of the main reasons also I like to freestyle is just to get out what was going on in my life at the time, as it was a bit tough at the time this happened. So it was kind of at the wrong time, but we're gonna get into it. So when I was making this video, I remember my siblings were in the room. They were recording me. I sat on my drawer at the time. I had my bunk bed in front of me. I sat on my drawer. They were recording me at first. I said, hold on, this isn't the right angle. Let's switch it up. So my bro's recording me, my sister's giggling, and I have the beat on my PlayStation, which is just to my right here. I have the beat up, and I have my controller in my hand, because I'm gonna pause the beat as I rap, as I, you know, just a little thing to make it a cappella or something. I don't know. I thought it was hard at the time. So I got dressed up just for this, get out the PJs, put my jeans on, my jacket, my hoodie, my Nike headband, you know, and then I just got to spitting. To me, I thought it weren't that bad. It's not that bad, okay? It's not the best, of course, but it was very personal to me at the time. So when I go back to school now, and it's on my IG, everyone's pretty much saw it. I'm feeling like that, man. Everyone's saying, yeah, like, K, that, oh, it's hard. I was like, really? Like, it's that good? I said, okay. So I was cheesing, I was smiling, I was the same. And that lasted for like a day or two, until I don't know who started it. I don't know who it was who started this, but somebody, if you're watching this, it was you. They just switched up the flow, and they switched it up. People were telling me, oh, like, what, did the beat cut out when you were rapping? Like, laughing at me, like, haha, the beat cut out. I did that on purpose, I'm not gonna lie, and it kind of hurts. But come on now, they didn't see the vision, that's okay. People started laughing at me, and I was feeling kind of a way, because before I did it, my dad was like, son, I don't know about this social media stuff. I might say different things to you, and you're putting yourself out there. I just want you to be careful. I didn't listen to my dad. I said, Dad, I'm doing this. I need this character development now. I'm doing it now. So I pretty much did it. I went against my dad's wishes, which obviously I don't regret, because I regret nothing in this dunya. But I will say, it definitely did help me out. Long story short, everyone downloaded the video onto their Chromebooks, their laptops. And at school, people would just be playing it in lessons. Like, everyone was just playing it. I was getting laughed at. I was feeling a bit awkward walking around the school. Just stuff like that. Now, I never was that physically touched or anything like that, or nothing too serious, you know. But at the same time, like, it did affect me, and it affected my confidence, because for some reason, I get into school year 7, my confidence is all the way up here. Damn! It's all the way up there, and I don't know how it got up there, because I've always been you know, quite shy, quite anxious. And I feel like this kind of just brought it back. And I made this persona. I was super confident. I didn't really care. I'm playing on the fact that I'm funny. And when you're funny and you play on the fact that you're funny, it just don't hit the same. You know what I mean? And, you know, you just see what happens after. So, yeah, my confidence was super high. And after this, it just took a hit. I had like family issues. For a little depressed phase. And this definitely wasn't the right time for that. So why am I telling you this? Well, I'm telling you this because the fact that I was bullied definitely plays a part in who I am today. The things that go on in the past will shape your future in positive ways. It depends on how you take things. Back then I didn't take it well, but I take it as a blessing now. Everything happens for a reason and you should definitely live by that. I was way too arrogant, way too full of myself, and I was not self-aware. And self-awareness is one of the biggest skills I have required today. When you are self-aware, then no one could ever chat to you. No one could ever. And I was not self-aware back then. And I just thought I was invincible. And no one's invincible. So when this happened to me, it crushed me. But now it has made me who I am today. Now, I do not want you to get bullied. And if you're getting bullied, I want you to do two things. Watch the videos I post about fighting, because if your words are not working and somebody's getting physical with you or coming up to you, stand up for yourself, stick up for yourself all the time. My boxing videos and you're good. Or go to a gym, do a martial art, do something, protect yourself and mean it. And two, understand that you might be a little shithead and maybe you need to get bullied.
Wait, Gally, come get him. Oh!
But no, jokes aside, you don't need to get bullied. But you need to take it as this is going to be a part of your story. Every main character needs an origin story. Come on. They need the character building. Everyone starts from somewhere. And this will definitely make you stronger. And think about it like this. I post on social media now. Back then, I tried and I failed horribly. But now I make content. And it's made me way more just positive. When I'm getting hate comments, I'm laughing. I look at things completely differently. My mindset took a shift. The mindset shift. I ascended. I'm on my ascension now. I'm rising up. So, honestly, I just wish you can do the same thing. And I honestly think the way some people act today, buddy, if you were getting bullied now, your life would just change much faster, man. My friend, you'll be developing quicker. I learned how to block out other people's opinions and stop caring what people thought of me. I also learned not to take myself too seriously, a big mistake that a lot of people take. Don't take yourself overly serious, because you're never that serious. And the more you do that, the more you'll be open to anything. It taught me to be open-minded. Also made me grow. It helped me mature, and it was a good thing. I wouldn't take it back, and I wouldn't go in the past and stop it from happening. It was a blessing, and now the only way from here is up. I'll let you go, let me just leave you with something. Certain things are gonna happen to you for a reason. And this year might not be a totally blessed year for you, but at the end of the day, everything is a lesson, and you're gonna be learning and making progress, which is the most important thing. Whatever comes to you, do these three things. Keep your chest to the sky, your chin to the clouds, and always, always, always stay consistent and smile through it all. Everything will get better with time, and trust me, you're doing just fine. This year, I want you to just lock in, stand on your business, get what you need to do done. And to be honest, I don't believe in this new year, new you, BS, anything like that. Changing the ways, the mission is still the same, the game is still the same, and it's time to play, it's time to lock in. People grow for different reasons, people have their own story, and that's what you have. Don't keep your head down for too long, because what happens to a king that does that, his crown starts to slip, or a queen, her crown starts to slip too. But anyway, remember I love you, you matter to me, it's been Let Me Save You, and always remember, consistency beats motivation. My God.